Accept.
Hey.
Yay!
Hi,
Hi.
everyone. Hello.
Everybody
How
say
are we?
hello. Everybody say hello to Emma down under.
Hey, g'day.
Hello. I'm going to introduce myself, review. We're going to do some shout outs. Just saying hello. This is Sandra. I'm the admin behind Pedro Pascal Fan Canada. Let's hope my stand does not fall apart on me in the middle of this live cast. We got Emma. Oh, morning, Emma.
Good morning.
Emma
How are
has
you?
woken up at the crack of dawn. She has woken up at the crack of dawn. It is Saturday morning. It's about 8 in the morning, Saturday in Melbourne, Australia. The connection looks great. It looks
Yeah.
amazing. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Oh, thanks, sweetie.
Mm.
Yeah, we're just going to let people on in. Emma's here. We've also got Marjorie. Marjorie's from Scotland. She's a good friend of mine, and she's going to be moderating, but we're all adults, and I figure we're all going to be respectful of one another, right? So
Yeah.
she's going to be moderating the comments. And we're just going to do a few shout outs before we start. How you doing, Emma?
I'm doing great.
Good.
How are you? My
Good.
heart's beating so fast.
That's okay. You know, it's like we're just having a chat. This is all about the premise of this, and I sound repetitive, but the whole premise of this is just let's get fans together to just talk about Pedro, to talk about, getting people together from different walks of life from around the world, like people you would normally meet in your neighborhood, and get together and have a conversation around Pedro and what are your influences, what are some of your hobbies, and how he's influenced that. So yeah,
Sounds good.
everybody's welcome to come in and have a chat. And I'm so happy because the last time I spoke to Emma, the connection the
I
connection
know.
kept freezing and breaking, and I was just like, fingers crossed that everything works out really, really well, and it has. Yay!
It
So we're
looks
gonna do some shout outs.
great.
Gonna say, if I don't, I'm gonna call you guys by your page name if I don't have a first name. Okay. So I'm just gonna, and here, can you see the comments,
Yep.
Emma? You
Yep.
can see
Perfect.
them.
They're awesome.
Okay. I know Valerie. Hi, Valerie. You're in Chicago. Let me know. Let us know what city or country you're from, or continent you're from, so we can, connect that way. We have Canadian Kitten. Hello, Canadian Kitten. Hello, everybody loves contractors. Hi, guys. I'm gonna call you by your pages. Hi, Shelly. I can't see. A lot of people rolled over, so if I missed you, sorry. You can come back in and
Hey,
say hello. Hello, Detroit. Okay. Hyper
Troy.
Somalia. I just butchered the name of that page, didn't
Oh,
I?
nice
I
time.
just spoke to her earlier. Hello, Detroit. Hello, Maya in
Detroit. I know her.
Pakistan. Who else have we got?
Oh,
We got
yes. I know.
hello in Netherlands. Who do you see,
Yeah, I
Emma?
love it.
You can do a shout out.
Yeah. I know this. I know some of these people, like, I love their work and they support me, and it's just so sweet. And
Yeah,
hey,
it's
how are you
really great to
doing?
see them. Yes, it's great that everybody's supporting each other, which is awesome.
Oh, I think it's
Everybody loves
awesome.
contracts in
Ray,
Wisconsin. Hello, Wisconsin.
I love
Call me Ray. Hi,
you.
Ray.
I love
We
you,
love you too,
Ray.
hon. Love to you. Hi, Natalia. Natalia,
Oh,
Linda.
Delphia.
Again, I missed
Wow.
some people at the beginning. You can say hello if you'd like.
Mm,
Um, Hello, Philadelphia. I've got a lot of people from the Austin. Oh, yeah, the
Linda.
time is great. I hope everybody in the Northern Hemisphere is enjoying the last few weeks of summer, because I think
Oh,
Emma wants her summer back.
kind of.
We're going to be giving summer back to Emma
I
really
love
soon.
you.
Hi, Chris. Thanks, Kristen.
Love
It's
you.
nice to be able to put names with the page. That's
Thank you.
awesome. Hi, Kristen.
Love you
So, hi,
too. You're awesome.
Ellen. Yeah, this is fantastic. Everybody's here, and again, Marjorie is going to be moderating. She's from Glasgow, Scotland. So hello, Glasgow,
Oh, no
Scotland.
way.
No,
Oh,
Marjorie's like, there was no summer here in Scotland, so it's actually pretty nice outside. She hates it when I do that. It's like really, no. You want? Oh,
oh,
Antonia wants summer to go away because I think in Spain it was quite hot. So there's
wasn't it?
Jessica. Hello, Beatriz. I know I just killed your name. Anybody from Latin America? Anybody from South
Oh,
America? Hola.
hola.
Hello, everybody. I speak un poquito de español, but
Oh,
I get
wow.
by. So just hello to everybody down in South America or Latin America. Hello, everybody. So yeah, we just decided we're gonna have a little chat with Emma. I know she's really excited. We had a little chat before about everything. Um, Hola,
Chile.
Chile. ¿Cómo estás?
Chile.
Um, Jackie, I think. If I missed you, I do apologize. We're just gonna get started. There's Luisa. Oh, hello, Luisa. So we got people from everywhere. This is like fantastic. I think we've
Wow.
covered several continents right now. I know a friend of mine is in Indonesia, and I think she's asleep. And I think she fell asleep. She could not be up for like 5 o'clock in the morning. So that's the hard part in doing these. I try to make it so people can make it at some kind of a time, but there's always somebody in the world that's going to lose out.
Yeah,
So sorry,
unfortunately.
I tried. And to accommodate also Emma to come in. So yeah, that's really, really, I thought it was important for her to have the first dibs on that. And of course, Marjorie and myself. So anyway, I wanted to get started. Oh, there's Barbara. Hi, Barbara.
What's your favorite feature of Pedro is
Yeah.
oh
And what's your favorite feature?
it
Okay.
has to be
And
oh
oh, hold on.
mm.
Okay, you can go ahead. There's hi Heidi. Aw, your sweetheart. Selene, Marie, everybody's popped in. Hello. We're talking about our favorite Pedro part. There's
Oh
Heidi.
um I won't be too
Heidi's
pathetic.
great. It's okay. No,
I have to
we're
quote
just having a chat.
I
Uh,
I love his nose. His nose is just so perfect and beautiful.
yeah.
And he's got
He
that
has a
face, that
really
beautiful
he's got a very
nose.
unique and very he's got a very unique side profile, which is beautiful. uh
Oh, I hope.
I think he's really beautiful. Neck, people like
Oh
his
my God,
neck,
the
his
neck.
hair. Hi from Germany. Hi, everybody. And there goes Heidi. The brain is, yes, the
Oh,
brain
that
is the
bright.
sexiest part of them. Yes,
Oh,
yes, do that.
he's got a beautiful nose.
um, Neck. I was going to say something. You guys distracted me with this question here. Anyway, I just wanted to get, and I know we've been trying for a while. We went back, we started talking about this back in the spring,
Yeah,
but life happens and we
of
couldn't just, I couldn't get
course.
it together because I got very, very busy. There's a
Mm.
thing called life.
Life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This thing called life, real
Yeah.
life, that gets really busy. And my life was very busy at the time. So I had to kind of postpone a lot of these things, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Uh, Emma's from, I know I promised you as well, and a couple of others, including Heidi. Um, those of you who are interested, I need to ask this. Give me a thumbs up, or don't worry, Barbara, you're good. We're just getting started. Hey, give me a thumbs up if any of you are interested. I know there was a connection issue the last time we had Heidi on, who's here now. And some people wanted to actually miss parts of the conversation. So if any of you are interested, let me know. Like, give me a thumbs up and say yes, you'd be interested. Because I may, if I can get myself together, because I'll be getting really busy in the next week. I go back to work in another week. I'm a teacher, so I'm off in the summer. I can get the conversations up, and if Emma's okay with it, up on YouTube. And
Yeah.
it's all it is just for people to, if they missed out and they're interested on the conversation, they can come and join us on the conversation. So yeah. Hi, Annette. I recognize some more names. That's great, Rachel. Hello, everybody. No name, please. Hello. And Gamer, and I think it's Maya, right? Something super beautiful just joined. But
Yeah.
you are out in Melbourne, correct?
So yeah, I live near Melbourne, so about an hour away from
Yes.
Melbourne, but I live in a country area. But yeah.
Mhm. Can you
Yep.
guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Can you
I
guys
can.
give me a thumbs up? Can you hear me okay?
Thumbs up.
Let me know if you can hear me okay, because I have something that's a bit blocked, but if you can hear me okay. Sorry, we're having technical difficulties today.
Mm.
Anyway, yeah, so I actually wanted to get you, so you say you're just from outside of Melbourne.
Yeah.
which is great.
That's right.
I thought you were from Sydney, but that's okay. It's still far. Thank you guys. Thanks. I wanted to first talk about what got you started. First off, what were your first memories of art? When did you show an interest in art?
Oh my
Thanks,
God.
everybody.
I think from I think I was 6 years old. I remember my parents, they had this really old station wagon, the type where you could just crawl on the back seat to the boot. And
Mhm.
I remember my mum was coming home from the shops, and we were coming down the road to where I was living. And I remember I just got so bored, like we were like almost near a house. So I just got in the
Mhm.
back seat of the boot and then crawled into the boot, got a piece of paper and a pen, and I just started drawing myself. I don't know
Mhm.
why, but I just did. But at primary school,
Mhm.
I think that's preschool for you guys, but primary school for me in
Mhm.
Australia. But drawing, I was always drawing and myself or my family almost every day, and it
Mhm.
was just like the compliments I would get from my teachers or my fellow student
Mhm.
mates. It was just great, you know, and
Awesome.
that kind of got me going and never stopped
Yeah.
really. Yeah.
And this is a hobby of yours. Not a full-time pursuit, but it is a hobby of yours.
Unfortunately,
Not
it's a
neither.
hobby, but hopefully I want to make it into a career one day. That's my full
Mhm.
potential of life one day.
Well, that's great. It's never too late to do that. That is
I,
most definitely right. You can start at any time, right?
mm,
So my
yeah.
other question was, what are some of your influences? What are some of the things that influence your art? What are some of your
Well, I have a
influences?
yeah, influences. I have a couple. Like obviously, at art school, I loved, doing art history. So I loved, Vincent van Gogh, Frida
Mhm.
Kahlo, a bit of Rembrandt, but also I loved picture books growing up. I'm a huge reader fan.
Yeah.
So like Beatrix Potter and the fairy tale books I used to read and all that stuff, and Tintin and all that. I
Mhm.
love reading those graphic novels and picture books growing up, and listen and learn about famous artists and how they, either some pursued what they wanted to be or some didn't, like Vincent, for example. But having that, what if I could have that moment
Yeah.
too, just like
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. I know you were also saying you were a fan of the Beatrix Potter books. If you, a lot of you remember
Yes.
Beatrix Potter.
Oh,
Yes,
she was
I love those
probably
books as a kid.
my biggest influence as a kid. I loved her stories and her pictures, and I just loved her story. Like
Mhm.
she didn't start writing books until she was like in her mid 30s, and so
Mhm.
it's never too late to achieve something like this, and that's given me more potential, more hope. But just the illustrations of the animals and how they do like live, like human realistic
Mhm.
things and stuff like that. It's just adorable to me, and.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's great. And I have to ask, so when you work with certain, what mediums do you like to work with right now?
Well, at the moment, I'm doing a bit of digital art as well as watercolor now, and I'm
Hmm.
really
And what do you
enjoying the
use?
watercolor.
I know you're enjoying the watercolor. What do you use for your Procreate? Oh, sorry, I just said it for your
Um,
medium.
it's Procreate. It's
Yeah,
Procreate.
it's Procreate. So you use Procreate for your digital, and then from
Yes.
there move to watercolor, right?
Yeah.
Um, so so you're also very influenced by comics, right? So I can
Yes.
see the comics in
Yes.
your artwork. Is there particular comics or particular series of
Oh,
comics that you really like that influence
yeah. I loved.
your artwork?
Yeah, yeah. Growing up, I loved superhero movies, and I loved watching Spider-Man most of all. And I don't have it with me anymore. I gave it away, but I had an old like collection of Spider-Man comics in one book, and and I just love looking at the details of the comics back then, like the stroke, like straight lines for shading, or just a simple straight line on like a cheek or a nose or anything like that.
Mhm.
Gives so much expression and emotion to a illustration, and I just love that sort of stuff back then.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that's
even
great.
like the old even old Walt Disney, like back behind the scenes and
Mhm.
stuff like that, watching
Yeah.
the hand drawn animation, I just love that. Oh
You love the animation part of it too. So
yeah,
Disney, the comic books, pop culture seems it's
yeah,
so big, right? You just have to kind of
yes,
narrow it down and see what people really, really find interesting, right?
yeah,
Now I
absolutely.
have to ask you, where did you first? I know you've been drawing a long time, but where did you discover Pedro, and how did that lead you to start drawing Pedro?
Okay, so I didn't know much about Pedro
I
until I watched. Um, mm,
no, I'm sorry.
mm?
Then you go ahead, and then actually before I
Yeah,
not
go
doing very
ahead.
well
No, no,
today.
no.
If anybody has a question,
Oh
anybody who's watching,
yeah, yeah.
you see the little question button. You can leave questions there, and I'll take a peek. And you're more than welcome to leave questions, and then I'll see if it's not a question that I've asked her, and I think it's appropriate. Then I'll share it with her. I'll share it with Emma. So ask away. Don't be shy. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah,
Go ahead. After I
go ahead.
interrupted you there.
That's good. No, that's fine. I didn't know much about Pedro Pascal until I watched The Last of Us TV show. I watched it because
He's a
it looked
new
really
fan.
amazing. Yeah, like I had no idea anything about him. And like I knew he was in Game of Thrones, but I was in high school around that time. I didn't know I wasn't a huge Game of Thrones fan until after Last of Us. But I watched the show and I thought, God, this is a really good show. Oh,
Mhm.
thank you. Thank you so much. And I just love the show. I love the whole story, the characters, the premise, what it's all
Mhm.
about. And funny
It's
enough,
an
I was
amazing
playing the
show. It's
it is.
fantastic.
It's so good. And I was playing the game at the
Mhm.
same time while watching the show
Oh,
because
so
I
actually,
really wanted to. Yeah,
go ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead. I have a question
yeah.
for you about that.
No, go ahead. All right, I'll make it short. But basically, I was playing the game and watching the show at the same time, and both are
Oh,
just spectacular. Like, there's no comparison. Like, they're both
yeah.
different, but there's nothing bad about any of them. They're just so good, you know.
Mhm.
Like, I can't decide which one's the better one. I'd say they're both great, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, that was my question was like, which did you find better? And I
I
know
can't
what was great is
decide.
that a lot of people who liked the game were actually really happy
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
show. But the show is going to be different. It's live action. Characters
yeah.
like the actors are going to be able to do things that people like Troy Baker couldn't
Yes,
do with
yes,
motion capture, right?
yeah.
Who's fantastic as well. I love Troy
Oh,
Baker in the role. But
yeah.
Pedro
I
was
know.
going to bring his gifts into it. So.
I know, I know. Like I had no idea that he was in the TV show too.
Mhm.
It's like the Easter eggs from the game to the show. Like that's just so cool. Like
Mhm.
that's awesome.
Well, with me, I know everybody knows. I know Marjorie's heard this 1,000 times. When I first saw Pedro, and I probably had seen him before the Game of Thrones, I was a little late into the game. I was watching, as those of you who are American and Canadian know Entertainment Tonight, and I happen to be watching Entertainment Tonight, and all I see is this one scene. They were doing an interview with a guy, and he was running across some alleyway in a pink shirt. York
Ah,
Coast. That's what oh,
I
okay. And
have to
then
watch it
watch the
again.
interview. And it went from there and then everything else after
Oh
that. And then he
yeah.
with Mandalorian and all that. And then I had to go back to
Yes.
Game of Thrones and watch that. So
Yes.
the rest is
Yeah.
history. So
Oh, yeah,
go
I
ahead.
know. I have to watch it again, likewise. It's been a long time, but
Mm.
it's really good. Like
Yeah.
I don't watch stuff like that, like
Mm.
true crime, drugs and stuff like that. But oh my God, like
Mm.
it's just so intense and I love that, you
Well,
know?
it kind of opens me to a new genre too, because
Yes.
normally I wouldn't
Yes.
watch post-apocalyptic
Yeah.
stories and all
Oh,
that.
I tr-
But there's actually now one with now it's like, oh, I got to watch more of this. So the one
oh
that I really
yeah.
liked was I don't know if anybody has watched this on Amazon Prime with Walton Goggins. I haven't seen that one. It's supposed to be a
Ooh.
post-apocalyptic. What's the name of the show?
Okay.
Anybody know? With Walton Goggins. It's
Mm.
completely
I
different, but it's supposed to be quite good. And it's a
I
post-apocalyptic California.
yeah.
Yeah, in
Ah,
LA.
right.
So, right. So
I
anyway,
tried watching the yeah. Yeah.
oh, what was I going to say? I forget what I was going to say. Yeah. So you started, and then you started to draw him, basically. Correct.
Yeah, I mean, I just and I like the more I after Last of Us, I started looking to more content about this guy. Like at
Mhm.
that point, I was like, okay, he's a pretty cool actor. Let's see what else he does and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, you're in
Mhm.
Game of Thrones. I didn't realize and stuff like that,
Mhm.
stuff like
Yeah.
that. But then my sister, she had a massive crush on him, and she still
Mhm.
does. But then
Mhm.
she started showing me pictures of Pedro Pascal. I was like, oh, okay. And then
Mhm.
more came, and then more. I was like, okay, maybe he's kind of cute and all that stuff. But and then, and
Yeah,
then
that's
I was like,
great.
okay, maybe there is something going on. Like maybe there's more than a crush.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you started to draw him on Procreate, right?
Yes, I did. I remember, yes, this was the first time
You
I
want to
drew
start to show
him
some
from
of your
my,
pieces? If those of you have not seen some of her pieces, check her
like,
out on Emma Clarke Design. Is it Designs or Design?
yeah,
Ah,
design, I think it is, yeah.
there's Mama
I
from
loved
SNL.
that. That was like my, I thought that was my favorite part of the show. That was so good. But
Yeah.
it was, then I did like something like this, right? This was the first time
Do you want to
properly, I
hold it up a
think, in
little
my
bit
opinion.
higher, hun?
There we
Can
go.
everybody see
How's that?
it okay? Isn't that
Yep.
gorgeous?
Thank you. Ah, but can we connect over DM, post the stream? Um, hmm, what's that?
I haven't
Can we
done that
connect?
before.
Ah, so yeah, we can do that later. But that's when I did that one. I was
Well,
having
we
a
can
really
do that.
bad
We can
day.
do that later,
Yeah,
right? You can do that later.
yeah, we can do it
If
later.
anybody wants to leave comments, you can leave comments as well. Don't be shy, right?
Thank you. But I remember that day, like I was having a really bad day. Like I can remember like yesterday, I had a really bad day. I was so depressed, so sad. And I watched the movie The Whale,
Mm-hmm.
which was a really beautiful film. And it made me realize, okay, I need to cheer up. So,
Mm-hmm.
what makes me happy? So, I drew
Yeah.
this and I thought, like, he makes me happy. He makes me at least do something. Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That I like love doing. So,
Yeah.
and after that, it just like took off. But wasn't until after around October by who was it by? I wrote it down. So, Morky Design. He did a little
Mm-hmm.
Pedro art challenge. And that's
Oh,
when the whole thing
okay.
started off.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Can you show some
But
more of your
then
pieces and just
yes.
hold them up?
Yes. So this is my so I did this right.
Why haven't I seen that one? Have you had that posted?
Yeah, it's like a very old post, but I changed but
Can
this was
you
my first
hold it
style
up again?
trying. Yep.
Yeah, just leave
So
it up for
yeah.
like a few seconds so people. Isn't that gorgeous?
Mm.
I love the color in the background. Going with the
Yes.
shirt. Let us know what you guys think. That these are one of her earlier pieces. That's
Earlier.
Agent
Yeah.
Whiskey.
Oh,
Agent
don't get me
Whiskey.
started. Yeah, don't
Yeah,
get me
you're
started.
talented. Reason for 10.
Oh,
You can hold that
stop.
up. Yeah, just a little bit closer, sweetie. Yeah,
Oh, there we go.
forward.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, that's a beautiful
Thank
one.
you. But I changed the style because I have to admit it
Yeah.
was taking time taking and it was hurting my wrist a little bit. So I tried a different style
Mhm.
to tribute more of the comic style, which I
Okay.
loved. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then that worked. That's how you changed your style
Yeah. Yeah.
over
Yeah.
to the current
Because
digital
yeah,
style.
basically I did I entered an art competition.
Mhm.
It was for a radio station for like kind of like a 50 like a birthday celebration of the
Mhm.
radio station. I was inspired by like old comics as well as like science fiction meets rock and roll, like Queen,
Oh yeah,
like War of the Worlds. I love Queen, by the way, my favorite band of all time, I
I love
think.
Queen.
I
Who loves
love
Queen?
Queen,
I love Queen.
but yeah, but
A little
see if
bit
I
of
can find it.
everything.
But yeah, it was like a tribute to like 1950s B movie, science fiction, simply delicious, I
Yeah.
know. And having that corny science fiction science
Yeah,
effect. See if I can find it so I can show you. I didn't win, but
that's
I'm not sure.
okay.
But no,
You've won another
but
way, so
I found something. I feel like I achieved something from that anyway. That I found, my style that I've been looking for a long time.
that's great. Can
Thank
you show
you.
us some more of your pieces? I think everybody's dying to see some of
Oh, here we go.
your
That's one of
pieces.
them. So, all right, I found it on Instagram, but that's what started my comic book style.
Yeah. You might want to go more toward the.
Towards the
There
camera. There we go.
we go. Yeah, that's her comic
Yeah,
style.
yeah,
That's
that's where
great.
it started.
That's
But yes, I
great.
will show more. But yeah, more cute designs. Because of him, like I get to draw Pedro every day as a different character,
Mhm.
and it kind of gave me that, like I say, permission to do more work. I say.
Yeah, of course. You start
Yeah.
with one and then you just build your confidence from
Yeah.
there, which is
Yeah,
great.
I think so. Like, I did not expect
Silva.
this all. I know. Oh, I watched the film. I
Yeah,
was so like, I wanted more. Flash Woman. I love
yeah.
it. I
I
love Flash
enjoyed
Woman.
it,
But
but I felt
I
just
know.
at the moment just at the moment when you're invested in the relationship,
I
you're
know.
kind of like, it stops. You're like,
Oh,
what?
I know.
Don't
I was like,
stop it there.
no, I want more.
Can you show that
But
one
yeah, it was,
again?
yeah, sure.
Is that
Yeah, yeah.
beautiful?
Basically just
Isn't that gorgeous?
redesigning basically
Uh,
just redesigning the image that I'm infusing with my own style. It's like I had no idea like how I was gonna do it, but I just like just wing it.
yes, that's great. You
And
have
then
some other ones there that you can show?
I do. Okay, I'll show you. I'll just like a little 5 minute. I love him. Marcus Pike.
For those who don't know, who is that, everybody? Somebody name that character. Uh, if Heidi is still here, she knows who that is.
Oh yes, I love her profile.
Is that from
The Mentalist.
Blood Sucking Blood Sucking Bastards?
I do have that one if everyone's interested.
Yeah.
Like, here it is. I want to do another one, but yes,
Yes. Or
yes,
was that
I
Marcus
love them.
Pike? Sorry, I'm getting all of them
Yes,
confused now. My
that's
bad.
yes, that was Marcus Pike.
That's Marcus
Justice for
Pike.
Marcus.
Sorry.
That's okay. No, no, no. They're kind of like the same, aren't they?
So
Justice for
can you
Marcus, but
what was the one that I really the one that he's on the Flaunt magazine? Marcus Pike
oh
was
yes, that's
wrong.
that's
Yes,
your.
he was.
Yes, he
Ellery.
was. How dare
Yes,
she?
he was. Yes, he was. Isn't that beautiful?
I love
That's the one
it.
from Flaunt magazine. That's the one she did. And you can see the comic
Yeah.
book elements of it
Yes.
there, which is great.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's just I know. I like he is just so perfect. Like I can get why she left him, but
Mm.
I don't care. Like you just
Yeah.
you
They
missed
had to go
out.
with the lead. They had to go with the lead. So do you
I
have your
know.
since he's now filming Fantastic Four, we have a little bit of an idea what might be in store.
Yes.
I know it's another year from now. I think it's
I know.
next year, 2025. Do you have
Yes.
show us your one of him as Reed Richards?
Okay, I'll see if I can find it. But oh my God. I know. I was so wrecked when I found out.
Hmm.
Like
This was
I was
her
like,
concept before any
yes.
information came out. Apart from him being cast, that's what was hers.
Yeah. Like it's a
That's
bit more
it's a
modern. Like
beautiful
I
one.
had no idea that it was gonna be like set in the 60s, which I'm really excited about too.
Yeah, which is great.
Thank
And that'll be, I think
you.
it's in July 2025. I think it's July
I know.
2025. Somebody correct me. Do you happen to also have, uh,
Yes.
also did one of them as Joel from the teaser. And that's coming up next year.
Yes. That's my sister. She
That was
loved
very
that one.
close. Marjorie,
I
that was
know.
close. It was very
The
close in terms
background
of,
was like
yes.
so hard to do, but I just did the way I could do it, and
Thank
I'm just
you.
I'm so excited.
Thank you, gamer.
Thank you.
Maya.
Thank you so much.
That's not,
But
yeah.
yeah, I had no idea. Like, I saw the trailer and I started to cry because I played the second
Yeah.
game and I'm like,
We don't want to
I
give
know,
out
I'm like so excited.
spoilers if anybody
No, no, no,
hasn't seen know
I
the
won't. I
story or
promise.
the game.
I promise.
No, no,
But
no.
I
It's
I
okay.
can
It's okay.
tell. I can tell it's going to be great. I can tell,
Yeah,
and
it's
I'm
going
really
to be
excited.
amazing. It's going to be
I know.
absolutely awesome.
And Bella's
The
going
other
to
thing
like be
was,
awesome.
but the other thing was, can you show your gladiator? Him
Uh-oh.
as Marcus,
Uh-oh.
General Marcus Acacius. General Marcus
Uh-oh.
Acacius.
You
I
have
think
to.
that's one of your best pieces.
I
Do you want to hold it up?
think
Because
so too.
hold it up a little bit closer. Does everybody
There we go.
see? Like the detail in that one. Speaking of which, it's gorgeous.
Thank
Like,
you.
has everybody? Let me know. Send hearts if you seen the pictures from Empire Magazine that's coming out.
Oh,
You can
yeah.
order it on their link if you want to
Yeah.
order their magazine.
I'm gonna get one.
So I paid a little fortune for it, but that's okay. Yeah, if you haven't have a look. So I'm excited about that. That's November 22nd if you're in Canada or the US. Everyone else, I would check your local listings. I'm not 100% sure. I think in the UK it's the week
Thank you.
before. I think it's the week before.
Oh,
So,
wow.
aw, you got
Thank
some hearts.
you.
You got some
Oh, love you
hearts.
too. Love you too.
So, no,
Oh, oh.
there you go. So, any other pieces you want to share? Did you showed the Mama, correct? Or
Yes.
you
Now,
got
yeah.
Frankie? Frankie's
Yes.
very popular.
Oh, Frankie. I haven't done him for a while, actually, but I should do him
Yeah.
again. But it's been a while,
One thing
actually.
I wanted to ask you, is there
Yes.
something that you're excited about? What do you spoke to me about this before when we had our little video chat. Um,
Yes.
what are you motivated or excited about drawing now when it comes to Pedro? Is there something in particular or
I think it's just that I get to like I'm now at this point in my life where I'm like I want people to see my work and I'm getting the reconciliation that I hoped for. And for what it is, I'm truly grateful. And the fact that, like, and, trying different mediums, trying different ideas that, I get to do that and have an inspiration such as Pedro to do that for. And my hope one day is to hopefully he'll like see my work at one point. Like, he
you
doesn't have
never
too much.
know?
I
Keep
hope so.
manifesting, fingers
Manifesting.
crossed, right?
But
And
it's,
I think,
but
this is again, this is all about us getting together as fans, like whether you're an artist, whether you do acting, whatever has influenced, if he's influenced you in some way,
yeah,
or actually made your hobby even more interesting,
yeah,
or for whatever reason, it's about fans getting together and having, a discussion. If
absolutely.
it gives people more exposure, then absolutely, right? I mean, the whole thing of the
Yeah.
premise of the chat is you don't necessarily have to be somebody who has met him or been acknowledged or have a connection with
No,
him.
no, no, no.
It's you know anybody who's interested in like to have a chat like this, by all means, I'm very open, and
Yeah.
I vet everybody via video chat. Emma and Heidi can attest that I won't
He looks around. He
stalk you or
does.
scare you or do anything like that. But the whole idea was to bring people together that wanted to have a chat about Pedro, whether it be through art or whatever medium. It doesn't necessarily have to be just
Yes.
art, which lately it's been
Yeah.
art, which is fine, right?
Mm.
There's just so many things out there that we can talk about too. And I like having the guests, which makes it more interesting, right? And
Yeah,
other
absolutely.
people can be inspired by your artwork, and then get them to
I
go, I'm
know.
going to start drawing too. I'm going to start drawing Pedro
Yeah.
too. I've always wanted to try
Yes.
some this medium. Why not?
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. That's the
So
thing. And
yeah.
and like I've written it
Mhm.
down because got a terrible memory, but I have
Yeah.
people who like so you and Marjorie, first of all, for allowing this to happen in the first place. So thank
Oh
you.
no, you're
Yeah,
welcome.
no, that's totally fine. And
No,
now
I think it's just a great way, because just the way how sometimes social media is. I wanted to create a little space there
yes.
where people can just get together and have chats.
Yeah.
So, which is great.
Yeah,
Let me see what we got in
absolutely.
person. But if you want to keep showing us some more of your,
Yes.
oh, this is a
Okay.
great question. I have a great
Oh.
question for you. What
Uh-huh.
is
Yes.
YVAS Library? What is from YVAS Library? What is a piece you've made that you are particularly proud of?
Oh, that's a tough one. I've got a couple, but Frankie. I'll show you Frankie. I'll request first. I got a request. All right,
Yeah,
I'll give you
they want
Frankie.
to use.
Here's, here's your Frankie. There you go.
Yeah, Frankie's very popular.
Okay.
And
All right. Piece
do
I'm
you
most
have
proud
one
of.
of Javier Pena?
I do.
Okay,
I do.
sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
That's okay. There you
Oh,
go.
yes, the one in the blue shirt. Can you hold a
Oh,
little bit closer, huh? A
oh,
little
sorry,
bit closer.
sorry, sorry.
Oh,
There you go.
no, that's okay. Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh, but the glasses were hard to do, but I'm just glad how it looks.
What's that?
Anyway, the glasses, like doing yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
favorite
Okay.
piece. Oh my God. Which one?
One
That's
you're
the thing.
particularly proud of. Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't
Which
know.
one is your
If
favorite
I had
piece?
probably
Thank you. Close to your heart.
this one, I think. Like, I love my digital art, don't get me wrong. But
Yes.
there's something about this that just makes everything so worth it, I
Yeah.
think.
Can you
I
bring it
do
up a
have
little
half.
closer, hon?
There you go.
Can you bring it up? Yeah, that's it. This is not
Thank you.
done on Procreate, though.
No, this is watercolor and pencils. There you
Watercolor.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were saying something that you really enjoyed doing it in watercolor. versus
Yeah,
the Procreate Y.
that's the thing. Like Procreate, that's the thing. Procreate, I have so many projects on Procreate, and sometimes I get distracted, like to the point where I think, oh, which one should I do first? But with watercolor, I can just focus on the one and not worry about anything else. But yes,
Yeah.
I do have
Somebody
him.
was asking. There's Hobby G. He's a favorite of mine. Next to
Me
Joel.
too. I love him. He's
Hobby
so
G
adorable.
and Joel are
Oh yes.
favorites of mine.
I also I have a soft spot for Maxwell Lord. I know he's not everyone's favorite, but I can't help it, you
You know,
know.
I thought actually the one you did of Maxwell Art is beautiful. Can you show
But
and your use of color?
yes, this is
Ah,
the first one. I love this
that's the
one.
first with the lasso.
Okay, so this is my. I'm actually really proud of this one. Like I had no idea this was going to be so good.
This one is gorgeous.
Thank
Yeah,
you. I love
yeah.
it.
Maxwell is underrated.
I
He is
think
underrated.
so.
I also
Yeah.
think Dave York from
Oh,
Equalizer 2,
oh,
very
yes. I
underrated
don't think I have.
performance by
I haven't
Pedro.
done him. Oh
Very
my God, I haven't done
underrated.
him. I have to do him. I haven't done
Dave,
him. Oh
you haven't
no.
done. Hey, you could do a Dave York. Didn't you say
Yes.
you wanted to do something with Fantastic Four again?
Yes. Yes. Maybe like Reed, Richards and Sue or the whole team. I haven't. Yeah, I've been busy. Like I've tried something different, like make the illustration more comic book style. I haven't.
Mhm.
I've just done a rough start. I'll just give you a
Oh,
little
he's
like sneak
dangerous.
peek Easter egg. Like
Say
I'll
that
just give you a
again. I'm
little
sorry. I was reading the
like
comments at
sneak.
the same time.
Oh, he's dangerous. Oh, I know. That's the thing. Dangerous but delicious.
It's
So
delicious.
I
Gamer
tried
said
this. No,
when you draw
okay.
Pedro, do you ever accentuate any parts of him that bring out his
Mm.
beauty,
I think
or
yeah,
does it just
it's
work
just the
with
whole
what he
face.
has? Or
It's just the
that's
whole
a
face.
great question.
He's got a beautiful face. It's just the whole face.
Yes, and he has a very unique side profile. So you don't
Yeah,
see,
I
and
like
I hear a lot of artists say they love, apart from being a fan, they love to draw him. They
yes.
love to draw him because he just has unique features
I
that make it more
think
interesting and
so.
fun to do.
Yeah,
So,
it's kind of yeah, it's like Greek statue vibe. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like ancient
I
Greek
guess a lot
statue.
of flames coming out, but he's hot.
Ah, is it getting hot in here?
You haven't done a Dave York one yet, right?
Yes,
But
I will
you're
in
gonna
that
have to do
style.
one. You're gonna have to do one with oh, what do you call it? You're gonna have to do one with Vanessa Kirby and Joseph Quinn and
Yes, yes.
Evan
So
with the
I tried
four of them.
this like in like
Ooh,
as
when did you
we reckon.
do that? What's
Not too
that?
long ago. Not too long ago.
Can you
That
show
was
it
like
again, hon? Can you
show,
show it
show, show.
again?
Yeah, yeah.
That's okay. Oh, you could definitely see there's a comic.
Yes.
Yeah,
Is that
you're
good?
right, Valerie. He does have that face that it should be on a coins.
Yes, yes. I'll get on. I really hate when he doesn't believe
I
when people
know.
say,
He's not an
"Oh
old man. He's not old by
what?
any means.
Are you
He's
serious?"
not old. Yeah, no,
Oh my God.
he's not old man
Like when he
at all.
said, like why do you like Harry Styles, not me? Because you stole my heart. My Harry Styles, like case closed.
Yeah. Oh, have you drawn him? Yes, you've drawn him at the SAG Awards, or no?
Yes, I have. Now, I think that one is one of my personal favorites. But okay, so to answer
Yeah,
someone else's question
sorry.
first.
Go
No,
ahead.
no, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. Like, I have a couple of favorites, but that one
Siobhan's like, I think he's fishing for compliments.
really, but it has to be this one, I
Yeah,
think. It has to be that one.
it's gorgeous. I think that's your best, one
Yeah.
of your best
Thank
pieces.
you.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
beautiful.
exactly.
Well,
Oh,
it's okay. I'm here. I knew that was going to happen at some point. It's okay.
yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. That's okay. Oh,
I'm
good.
just going to have to hold it now. But is it? Did you say that you wanted to do a poster with him for The Last
Yes,
of Us?
Yes, I'm thinking about doing my own version of a Last of Us poster, maybe like both one and two, because
Mm.
I've seen other people do it. And I thought I would love to do it either in watercolor or digital art, but just have my taste of what I think Last of Us means to me is gonna be awesome. Yeah, just
Yeah.
yay!
With all of them there, I think it would be like an ensemble piece would be really, really awesome. A Fantastic Four or The Last of Us,
Yes,
or even one of the current pictures from Empire,
yes.
That might be,
Yeah.
yes, I think that would be a really good one, right?
Oh yeah,
But do you want any
absolutely.
other favorites that you had there? I know you're trying to do more watercolor. Actually, when
Yes.
you're the one in the red, that's a good
Oh, oh
question, Barbara.
yes.
Give me one sec, Barbara. I'm going to get her to show that one.
Anything for
Does anybody
materialists.
see what's that?
Like,
I'm holding
like,
my phone
for
here.
anything from the materialists.
Yeah,
Do you mean like what do you mean? Like I'm trying to
the,
figure out
his
what that's from.
character in the Materialists.
Oh, Marcus
Well,
Smoke?
there's been a lot of shots of him. There's been a lot of shots of him
No,
um,
I think I had that one.
on set, but I don't think you've done. That's okay. You
No,
haven't gotten.
no, no, no.
You'll
I
get
want
to
to
it
do
at some point.
yes, yes. Just I got a bit of a tight schedule, but yes, I want to do one with him and Dakota Johnson. I mean, they look so cute together, don't they?
Yeah, that would be really, really, really good. But
Yes,
can you show the one with the red background, your watercolor again? The
yes.
water. This
So
guy. Is it just me, or does people see a little bit of like Van Gogh or another influence? Because I think that's beautiful and it's like uniquely you. So I
that's the
think we
thing.
need
Like the shirt
some
was
more
so hard to do.
watercolors as well. What's
Yeah,
that?
the shirt
You
was
need to
so
do some
hard
more
to do.
watercolors. You got to bring
I
in
need
and
to do more
everything.
color.
Amazing.
Yes, thank you. I'm also thinking about doing other people too, like Johnny Depp and Henry
Yeah.
Cavill and stuff like that,
Can you
or
show
Kate
your
Winslet.
Elvis? Look
Yes,
what this is her Elvis. She loves Elvis.
I do.
Yeah.
And I want to do Freddie Mercury as well.
Oh, you got Freddie Mercury?
Well,
Or
not
had,
yet, but he's in the
that's
works.
her
But
Elvis.
but I do have a surprise for you all.
Ooh.
All right, I am doing another Pedro watercolor, and
Oh.
it's Ezra from Prospects. So I hope
Yes,
you
you
all can
told me.
see.
Oh, wow. It's coming.
It's
I
coming.
remember.
Yes, I
That's
was
Ezra. You
really.
guys remember that little independent he did?
That's
Uh,
right. I think the
it's
first dad
actually,
role he did.
what's that?
The first dad role.
The dad
It's
roll
like was
in a
yes,
series of dad rolls,
yes. It
which
was
is, yeah.
born.
No, and that one's looking great. So I think you should do
Thank you.
some more of the watercolors and whatnot, right?
Yes, yes,
Most
and leave all the
definitely.
comic stuff to the art. Yeah, the iPad. But yes, thank you.
Does anybody else have any questions for her?
Mm,
Anybody? Do you have, apart
mm.
from your Pedro ones, do you have a personal favorite?
So like that's not as non-Pedro related.
Yeah.
Oh, good question. Although I had to, oh, there's one more thing I want to show. Did anyone like this one? Like this is when it was an art challenge. I forgot who it was from,
Yeah,
but
the watercolors are
it's
beautiful.
just
Hi, Ritzy Fritz. Hello, hon.
thank you so much.
Ritzy Fritz
Now
and
I don't know if anyone likes
California.
this one. This was when I did
Hi.
Pedro Pascal as Mr. Darcy from Pride and Prejudice. Now I don't know if anyone liked this one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Can you hold that one up again? I'm
Sure.
sorry. That's a gorgeous one.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, that's a beautiful one that you did. Really,
Mold,
really
thank you.
nice.
Molding the two
Excellent.
characters into one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Thank
Girl, yes.
you. Yes. Girl, yes.
Does
Girl.
anybody else have any questions for her, for Emma?
Um, do I have anything that's non-Pedro related that I do like? Actually, I'm doing something on
Barbara
the side
does.
as well.
Oh,
See,
Barbara. Go ahead, but Barbara had a question. Sorry,
ooh,
Barbara.
go ahead.
Barbara.
Um, like,
Are we good?
yeah. Okay, so I'm planning to, oh, I drew my, okay, so this was, so I love my fiction, but I love the Phantom of the Opera. So I did this
Yes.
based on someone else's artwork, but in my style.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I like the
And
use of
stuff like that.
the waves at the top. That's really pretty.
Thank you. Yeah, so my dream also is to like hopefully like do illustrations based on classic books and novels and into my interpretation and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Well, I know you also mentioned you'd like to do children's book illustrations as well.
Yes. Yes. So this is probably the closest I can get to kids' illustrations, but very like I
Yeah.
did my own fairy with the little mouse and cute.
All the great artists look so beautiful. Yeah, it's
Thank
really
you.
good. Really
Thank you
good.
so much. But yeah, but it's just about evaluating myself and what mediums and what techniques I could use and stuff like that. Are you guys really doing a live to 15 people? How
That's
sad. Oh,
okay. You know what?
that's okay.
You know what? It's a group of people. Who cares? Everybody wants
Who
to come in.
cares?
They can
But
come
yeah.
in. Who cares?
So,
I'm
so I think after Ezra, for my watercolor, I want to do whiskey.
yeah. What's that?
Ancient whiskey after Ezra for watercolor.
Are you working on it now?
No. But that's an idea. But yeah.
Yeah, no, that's great. No, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Barbara, where's Barbara?
Is she here? Wait, does
Barbara
she have
from
a question?
California. Yes, she had I think she's from California. She had a question. Is Barbara there? Anybody have questions?
That's okay. We can just
No,
talk.
it's all right. Oh,
Um,
wait.
just had a fun.
We're
Let's
just
keep
like I
positive.
said, and
Exactly.
like Ritzy Fritz. It doesn't matter. We could have 20, we could have 40, we could have 5, we could have 50. It varies every time
Mm,
I've done this. It varies, and that's okay. If
yes.
we get a group that can come in, and don't worry, Amy, just come in just to chat. That's what it's about, right? It doesn't matter, right?
Ooh.
But it's not
Ooh.
the point of it.
Ooh. I aspire to
Oh,
the
do you
most. What?
work on different projects or at the same time or just focus on one?
That's the thing. I think it depends on my mood, but most of the time it is just the one. But if I do have time for two or three, again, it depends on where I am or what I'm doing right now with my life. But yes, at the moment it is mostly just one, two. Yes.
Mhm.
No question. Just commenting on the beauty of this work. Getting all sucks. Oh, I know. But okay, so I saw a question.
Thanks, Valerie.
What artist inspires you the most? Okay, artist inspires me the most. Oh, that's a good question. That's the thing. Now, I think the whole, see, I love Van Gogh because of how much artwork he's made and how much he has like influenced my inspiration of doing art. But
Mhm.
if I had to say an artist in general, oof, that's the thing. It's Van Gogh, Edith Potter, Walt Disney, and a little bit of free card and rent. I've got so many
Mhm.
people who I'm inspired for. Even Stan Lee, like I love his comic style and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Just all those retro, vintage, artistic styles that in a way I tribute from, but also add a modern twist to it.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank you.
You're going to be busy.
I guess so.
Does anybody
Thank
else
you.
have any questions? I know Wild Robot's coming out September 27th. Oh, yeah, I love Van Gogh and
Oh,
Stanley.
yes,
Um,
yes. I know. I'm
Wild
so
Robot
excited.
is coming. You could do something with Wild Robot.
Yes, I thought about,
That's a good
I don't know if I should just,
question. Pedro
is some,
Tober.
yes, is someone who is Pedro this year? Do you think, of course I will. Yes, I will. How do you manage your artistic blocks? Oh,
Yeah,
that's the
it's a good
thing.
question,
See,
Antonia.
that's the thing. See, I have two jobs. I do work in the morning, and then I come home, then I do my art. I pretty much have 6 hours of art to do, and then I go and do my other job and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's
Mhm.
not a lot of time, but that and the weekends is what pretty much the time I have allowed to do myself for my art. Yes.
Mhm.
What's that? I do child education, so I do
Mhm.
childcare in the morning and childcare in the afternoon. Would you like to make James Bond sometimes? Ooh, that's the
That's not a
thing. I had this
good
idea.
idea.
It's like a Pedro James Bond,
Yeah.
but I also had this
It'd be an
idea. I
interesting
love,
take. The
yeah,
old Bond, all the old
yes.
Bond posters,
That's the thing. Oh,
right?
oh my God, that's a good idea.
You better write these ideas down. But you see what I mean? Even with a group
Oh,
of 15 people, we're
I
able to
know.
share different ideas, right?
Yes.
And just have have a conversation about it, which is great, right?
Oh, thank
But I was
you. Thank you. I
saying,
know.
oh, Doctor Who,
Doctor Who. Oh my
see?
God, are you serious? No way. Oh my God, I gotta write that down. Excuse me.
She's writing all these things down. But we got
Doctor
Wild Robot
Who.
coming September
Yes.
27th in Canada and the US. And we've
Yes.
got, I know at the Toronto Film Festival, it's going to be September 8th at
Yes.
2 o'clock on the Sunday. The world
Yes.
premiere will be in Toronto. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Whether I'm going or
Yeah.
not, we'll see.
Can I be beautifully honest?
Yeah, there
Sure
you
thing.
go, right?
Sure. He'd be a great double S. I think so.
I think it'd be
Especially with like he
great.
could speak
You
Spanish.
should do you should do like a mashup, like do a James Bond or him as another character that we wouldn't imagine
That's the
him as
thing.
or like to see him
That's
as.
that's the thing. I thought about him as Zorro or Inigo
Antonia.
Montoya in
Everybody say hi to
yes.
Antonia because
The
she's a doll. She's
head
from Spain
doctor.
and she does my Spanish translations for me because my Spanish is so.
Tip
Thank
doctor.
Antonia for that. Thank you, Antonia. You're a sweetheart. Yes, it'd be really cool for
Oh,
him to be the 10th Doctor. The 10th
that's good.
Doctor.
Draw him as a handsome
That's cool.
prince.
I know
Oh,
what I'd
as
like
you
to see
wish.
him do with
Handsome.
his work. Actually, with
Yes.
his him being with so busy right now, I would actually like to maybe see him as a guest on a show like The Bear, maybe
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
like The
Or
Bear
The Walking Dead. Oh my God, the crossover with The Walking
as a
Dead. Or
guest.
Stranger
That would
Things.
be
Stranger
very, very, very cool.
Things.
So,
Imagine the
oh, that's
80s
Antonia.
attire.
What's that?
Like I thought like even like Stranger Things or
Yeah,
like The Walking Dead or something like that. That'd be so cool. Yeah.
yeah, that would be
Anyways,
very, very cool.
so here it
Wait,
is.
then we've got the Gladiator coming up on what is it, November 22nd? How about
Yes.
oh,
Yes. Yes,
here's
I'm
a
gonna
good
do
one.
that.
Barbara's saying, how about Think the Fox? I was late, so maybe I
Yes.
missed it. I don't think she hasn't drawn him
Yeah.
yet.
Don't
Oh,
worry.
you have?
I've got an idea. That's gonna I think I might do it in my iPad. I've had an idea about him and just Think the Fox in
Mhm.
collaborating or something like that. Just as a chef on the
You see
bear
what
with his frozen
you wrote?
pizza.
I would
Oh
love
my
to see
God.
Pedro as a chef on the Bear with his frozen
Yes.
pizza skills.
Oh my God, that's such a good idea. Frozen pizza. I love it.
Early birthday present. Yeah, no,
Oh my God,
that's
yes,
great.
please.
Pedro, I
Frozen pizza. I
know Pedro in
love it.
Chicago. Can you believe it? That would be amazing for him to come to
Uh,
Chicago. Well, they're
does
supposed
he
to be
have a
filming some
show?
Fantastic Four in Montreal, which is not
Ooh.
too far. It's about a 5-6 hour drive, but that's okay. But
Oh
Suze, we
wow.
missed you.
Oh
I know it'd
my
be
God,
funny if
yes,
you
please.
shot the bear.
Oh,
That would be very cool.
oh.
Does anybody else have any questions? Yeah, I would be there. Anybody else have questions for Emma?
Um,
Any
but
questions?
yeah, I've got
Hold
more
on. I think
ideas.
I have one.
Anyway, but so the reason why I love Pedro so much, not because of his good looks and the way and oh, mostly yes, he's very handsome and he stole my heart. How about drawing yourself up? I believe. Oh, stop. Well, actually, I'm working on something. But the thing is, the reason why I love Peter so much is because he is a perfect example of someone who has worked so hard to get where he is.
Mhm. Took 20
Yeah, and the
years, over
fact,
20
yeah,
years to get where he
exactly.
is.
And that's
Yeah.
the thing, like I used to think that you had to be like at a certain age to achieve something, or if you
Mhm.
didn't go to college after high school, you fail. But that's the thing. But he has inspired me and pretty much given me more hope for myself that you don't have to be this age to do this to fun, but something you can do whatever you want at a certain age as long as you have the time, the qualifications to do it, and that's given me more hope as myself, an artist. Like
And
I don't expect to have a
it's
great
never too late.
achievement like he has.
It's never
Yeah.
too late to do
Never
anything, right? He gives
too
people
late.
that
Exactly.
inspiration, right?
Yeah.
And he never,
Yeah.
that's right. And he never gave up. So,
Exactly.
it's never
And
too
that's
late
why
to pursue those things. So,
and that's the thing, like and that's what I love about him the most. And the fact when he treats his fans
mhm.
like so sweetly, and it just like I don't see him as a celebrity. I see him as a nice guy. He just is extremely talented and just so nice, and that's it, you know?
Well, it's like they said one of the fan pages, which describes him as having the quintessential American success story. Really,
Yeah, Rex
you
Richards.
have to
Yes,
really,
exactly.
so, which is true, which is very, very true. Good.
Yeah.
Anybody else have any questions for Emma?
Okay. Well, I did. Yeah. Someone said,
Let's
did I draw
down
myself?
or
Well,
oh, Pedro
this is
Pascal, Portugal. Hello. Hola,
you
querida.
have the heart to follow your dream. Oh, stop! You're gonna make me cry.
So you
Have
know
him.
what we're gonna do.
Oh.
Anybody else have any comments for Emma
So
or
I drew
any?
myself in the Last of Us universe.
Oh my, that okay. You should put that up.
Yes.
That is
This is
very
for.
cool.
I was inspired. This is for a video called "Draw Yourself in Different Universes." So
Hmm.
that's The Last of Us. I thought about Harry Potter, Bluey. I've done a bit of Bluey. That's not finished yet, but
Oh, that's so cute. Actually,
yeah.
Antonia, you're right. We were
Yeah.
talking about it's never too late to start something. Antonia's going to
Oh,
university at
thank you.
47.
Thank you so much.
She's
Oh,
going to
yeah.
university. So
Oh, see?
yay for
That's
Antonia.
it. That's it.
Congratulations.
See? Never too late. And that's the thing. I've always been told, though, you have to do this, you have to do that at a certain age, or else it will be too late for you. But honestly, he has
Actually,
just, again, yeah.
sorry, Emma. It's hard. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hard with the connection. Can you do me
Oh,
a
thank you.
favor? Some people came in a little bit late. Can you show the ones at the back and maybe a couple of others from the
Yes.
beginning?
Yes.
Yay,
So
Antonia.
this is,
That's her watercolor. Isn't that
yes.
beautiful? That's her one of her
Yeah.
first watercolors of Pedro.
Yeah. So this is
That's her
Elvis. That's
Elvis.
Pedro.
She's beautiful.
Thank you. But yeah, so I love the whole pop culture side of it and everything.
Mm-hmm. Ah,
Thank you.
so are we good, guys?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Can you show maybe because I know a couple people just arrived late. Maybe the Gladiator one and a couple
Oh,
of the characters.
yes.
So I know some people came in a bit
Sure.
late.
That's okay. Totally fine.
And
But
again,
yeah, thanks for
guys,
joining
what I'm
us
going to
though.
try. What? Okay, sorry. Yeah, that's beautiful. The
In the
detail
detail. I
in it
haven't,
is just gorgeous.
yeah, I'm gonna watch. I haven't seen the Gladiator movie, so I'm gonna watch it tonight
Oh,
or
you
after
have
this.
to go watch that movie.
Yes.
You have
Yes.
to go watch the movie.
I'm
You
going
have to.
to. I'm going
You're
to
welcome,
now.
Antonia.
Thank you so much for calling. Thank you so much. So sweet. But also like even these ones, like the was it the commercial he did,
Oh,
like
that's right. I forgot about this one.
yes.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous one that you did with the Corona commercial. It's
Doing
great.
the sunlight was really tricky, but
Neither me.
I think I nailed it.
Siobhan's saying I think we both need to rewatch it.
I do, yes, I think so. I think this one's also a personal favorite of mine.
That's a
Like
personal favorite of mine. Is him as Mama Flores.
I
The
love her
what
so
the thing
much.
with I think everybody related to every having a grandmother with the little cookie, the biscuit tin with the sewing
Yes.
needles and
Yes.
thread
Oh,
in the cookie box, in the cookie
genius.
tin.
Genius. I love that. Even like Bad Bunny as the aunt, like that was so funny.
Yeah,
Love
yeah, that's a great
that.
one.
Super. Oh yeah, and Mando. I did a bit of Mando and
Oh,
Grogu.
there's Mando and Grogu.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'm trying to do more with backgrounds too. I feel like I haven't done much background, so I'm trying to teach myself how to do more backgrounds, add more depth. But that's the thing. There's
That's great.
your
You know
husband.
what? What we're gonna do is we're gonna try and wrap it up. But does anybody have any
Okay.
more comments? Because then we can keep going, but I don't want to keep going too long. Anybody else have comments?
This has been so much fun. I love the bag
Anybody
that
else
she
have
saved
any
from.
comments for her? Like
Yeah.
I said, I'm gonna try. If anybody's interested, give me a thumbs up. If you are interested in me putting up these videos, I know people have problems with Heidi, the connectivity with Heidi's, and with this one, I can put these up on a YouTube channel. It's not going to be
Thank
really
you.
a
Thank
YouTube
you so much.
channel, but it's going to be one that if you missed it and you'd like to watch, I know people kind of missed it. Hi, Marie. That if you missed it, I can put them up there when I get the chance. Everybody like that idea?
Oh, wow.
People like, oh, great.
My
Woo-hoo.
goodness. Who did
Yeah, put the
that?
thumbs
Thank
up
you.
because, yeah. Yeah. So what we can do is we'll do that. But I wanted to say thank you to
Thank
first
you.
off, Marjorie for moderating, to Antonia for doing the translations thing for me in Spain and in Scotland. And thank you so much to Emma, who got up very early this morning, at like 8 o'clock in the morning
Thank
to
Oh,
share all her artwork with us and her love of Pedro and her influences and all that. Sorry, guys, some of you came in late. Oops. But yeah, and
do we have time?
still looking forward to more of your art coming down the
Yes.
pipe. And
Thank you
letting
so
some more
much. No,
people
it's
know. I will do some more live chats. September is going to be busy for me, so I'm taking a little break. But if you are interested, I will do something definitely in
you're welcome.
October. Hopefully, but I'll be busy. Thanks, and thank you to all of you for coming, for coming in and joining us. Okay. Thanks everybody for your questions. All right. We'll see
Thank you.
you soon. Hugs,
Oh,
everybody.
see you.
Take care of
All right.
yourselves. Bye.
All right. All right. Bye, Sandra. It's been awesome.
Bye.
See ya.
I'm gonna try it.
Leave.
Try it
All right. Love you
I'll
all.
talk to you.
Thank you so much.
I'll talk to you right after this.